Guys, I just made it to Victoria Falls. A loud burst on the bell like a poof.
You think you know Man's until you come to Zimbabwe.
I don't know, man. There's a lot going on in my mouth. It's a party and like an piano part.
Well-being check. Status. Currently going through a lot. Guys, that I'm carrying across the border. I haven't even reached the ridge of the waterfall and I've been walking. It's hot. Dear God. Dear Goya. My God. Okay. I use Zambian or Zimbabwean? Currently crossing from Zim to Zambia. Easy process, no queue. Stamp it, stamp out. I'm going to stamp it to Zambia and choo. The day in a while. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. So what happened was last night, I got to Shoestrings Backpackers, the nicest best packer, one of the nicest best packers I've been at in terms of vibes. So nightfall, went for a swim. After my swim, I chilled by the bar. They had a DJ come to the backpackers for the night, and then I was chilling there, backpackers, you talk to people, they're like, let's go out. It's like, okay, fine, let's go. Went out and I met this guy, one of the guys that was at the backpackers who's a local and friends with the people around there. He actually lived in Japan. He's a white river rafting instructor and lives in Norway, and that also took him to Japan. Oh my gosh! And he lived in Gifu, my favorite prefecture. Oh man, you should have seen the commotion that happened um, when we realized that we both lived in Japan and in Hokuruku. Oh my gosh, the Hajime Bashtes. That was the moment. Anyway, we went out for groove, and after that, when we were coming back, guys, what we saw a hippo in the street at midnight, and people were just going on like this is normal. Apparently, wildlife roams freely in Victoria Falls at night, so don't walk. Anyway, and then this morning I left for Zambia. Made my way to Zambia, and I met the nicest guy at the border where I bought this bracelet that he does. He makes himself. They're so good. It's like made out of brass and tin, but it's gold, and it's written. It's engraved Africa. So cool. Anyway, I'm in Zambia right now. What happened was that guy, I bought the bracelet for him. So he opted to take pictures of me at the border, which they were fine. But yo, I was tired. Crossed over. He found me a taxi. Oh no, we had a meal together because I was getting for this like, yo, I'm so hungry. He's like, oh, there's a hotel. I'm like, man, nigga, I'm not trying to pay all of that. Take me where you guys go. Then he took me to the store with this lady. I got food. I was like, He's like, no, I'll wait outside. Like, from you can't. Like, you chill at and come to eat. We ate, chilled. He got me a cab and we came into town with me. Actually saved me quite a bit of money, because he talked to the guy. I paid like a local's rate. And in the car there was a soldier, guys. A soldier who was sleepy with an AK-47. He hitched my ride, and he was just there. I'm like, I'm going to get food. Guys, all of these from there, we're up there on mango trees. The fuck? On the road. Highball. That whole yard there is mangoes. Ah! That is why I never ate a mango for 2 years in that other country, because noise. Another mango tree up there. This is basically black label. I share a recipe with them because they also brew black label in Zambia. Swear to God. We're waiting. I made it here and I was able to book a bus for today. Although my first option, they was being so blasé about their service. So I walked out, and as I was walking out, I saw another service provider that I saw online. I noticed the name from online groups, and then I decided to go there, and they helped me out so much, you guys. The boss actually drove me into town to withdraw money. Imagine, for free. And they brought me back. Now we're waiting, but I see my first option, the bus is here. The other one is not. But the guys here were so nice. Power tools, bring cash. Higher design. Guys, I didn't tell you about my journey yesterday. Currently having breakfast. I was going to reception to extend my stay by 1 night, and then I extended. And the lady by reception looks at the time, and then she's like, "Oh, you can still have breakfast." And before 10, there were like 2 minutes left. Breakfast, and before 10, you can request eggs. I'm like,
Sorry, I did not know there's a breakfast. I could have came earlier.
breakfast. So that's what I got. Anyway, I left Zambia. I left Livingstone yesterday at 10. I left at 10 and arrived in Lusaka last night at 7 p.m. Guys, should have seen the commotion at the bus station. It's like, think of Blood Mall in South Africa, the chaos of Blood Mall or Bosman during load shedding, but with the same number of people that you'd find in Shinjuku or Shibuya. It was crazy. Yo. I had to trust my intuition at that moment. But luckily, I got a taxi from there that drove me across town, and I'm on the other side of town. It's a nice place. I like airy places with trees. So that's cool. Hello. Yes, so we're on a mission today. We're in search of a chitenge, and apparently I can only get it at a local market.
I made it to Lusaka National Museum. It wasn't too far from my accommodation, and honestly, the prices in Zambia are comparable to what you would pay in South Africa. I realized I didn't show you guys money, the banknotes, when I've been traveling. So this is like a 50 kwacha from Zambia, which is around about 45 rands. So it's pretty similar, honestly. And then we also have the 10 kwacha note, which also has animals. This is the pangolian that the Chinese think has medicinal benefits, but that's up for debate. And it reminds me of South African money, honestly. It's very similar. The color, the style, it's very, very. Oh, I love this. I love the artwork that is on the second and third floor. I love how when you enter the museum, you just get into this room and you're surrounded by this beautiful artwork that is showcasing life in Zambia. Am I the only one that when I travel, I'm always looking out for things I'd want in my house? I feel like I'd want the space in my house, but I don't want a big house. So I don't know where this would go, but I loved how it also opened up to the natural lighting. It's so beautiful out here.
I think this is interesting. It reads Kenneth Kaunda kneeling before his new mother during a traditional ceremony to end the funeral of his late mother, Helen, according to the traditional funeral rites. It's an interesting way to go about that. I wonder how it works. It is currently Zambia's 61st anniversary, independence anniversary, whatever the phrasing is. And I'm reading here, it says Kenneth Kaunda, who is basically the guy, the first president of Zambia after it was liberated from European rule. It says Kenneth Kaunda played a notable role in championing freedom for Africans from the European minority rule that dominated Southern Africa. He, without fear or favor, established and financed the African Liberation Center in Lusaka that supported and housed liberation movements from Southern Africa, namely the African National Congress of South Africa, the ANC, within ZANU PF and ZANU. the different ethnic groups in Zambia. There are 72 ethnic groups. That's crazy. Yeah. There's like Toka, Lea, Lozi. Lozi are the people that, the petty people, they speak some dialect of Sepedi. Or they also hear Lozi. This is around the Zambezi River. And then there's Nsenga, Lenje. Nsenga. Follow somebody on Instagram. No, Bobby Nsenga. Is he from Zambia? Do you guys know Bobby Nsenga, the guy who does R&B soul music mixes on YouTube? Maybe he is from Zambia. Tabwa Nsenga, Bemba. There. That's, I think that's part of the majority ethnic group is Bemba, Nyanja, or is like Nyanja the language, and Tonga. This artwork was done in 1996. It's the same age as me. Do you guys think people seek purposes in life? Like people seek out their own personal purposes in life because they want something that will transcend them, like something that will live past their lifetime. Is that why people seek meaning and purpose in life? What do you think about having a purpose in life? Hey bro, kutheni la? Ukanini la? Okay, leave a comment below. What do you guys think of having a purpose in life? Do you feel like you're living your purpose? Is that something you're seeking? Or you're just doing life without one? Guys that didn't grow up in the rural areas, do you guys, I sometimes wish I grew up going to the market because I have friends and acquaintances, mostly those that live in different African countries, that be like, oh, growing up I used to go to the market, we get dry fish. I'm like, I used to go to the market. I think maybe because of all the African author books that I've read, it's just something I wish I did. We went to the Spaza dog to buy sherbet. Yes, that was pretty interesting for somebody who likes museums, likes history, likes documentaries, likes knowing about other cultures and people and countries. That was one interesting information session. What? So just below that, it was about the father of Zambia, and I guess given the 61st anniversary, independence anniversary, that is why that whole first floor was dedicated to him. And then there's artwork there, and then the second floor where cameras are not allowed is basically about the history of Zambia, how it came about, the migration of the Bantu people, the different tribes, or ethnic groups in Zambia, how they celebrate their different ceremonies, how they used to live, the trade that went about, and Tazara, the train between Zambia and Tanzania that came about when Zambia gained independence, and then the British company decided to bomb and block certain borders to put pressure on Zambia not to have influence on helping other African countries gain independence. Therefore, Tanzania, with the help of China, worked together to create the railway. So it's a pretty interesting museum to go to. So if you're interested in history, do check it out. Right now, I'm speaking like this because I'm tired and I'm hungry. I wanted to go to another gallery, 37D gallery, which is on the other side of town, but it's so far because I need to go get food. I need to find a jitenge at a local market, which is where I'm trying to go right now. I don't know if I'll survive the chaos of the market because I'm alone. But let's see if I can do it. If I can't, then I'll just I'll just stop the mission, eh? Abort mission right there and then. And then in Zambia, I keep calling it Gambia. In Zambia, you can use Yanga, which is a local app, to um, just to go around the city. So that's very convenient. It has prices. You know how much you'll be paying. There's no negotiation for people like me that don't like to haggle people. I have a problem with that because me, if I get there and you tell me something is this price 200 and I'm like, oh, 150, like, can we do 150 or 120? And you're like, my sister, but me, I must feed my family. Then I'll just be like, okay, fine. So
One thing I loved about being at the market, as well as just traveling in Southern Africa, is just how I was able to blend in. I loved being part of the group, being like the others, especially if having lived in such a homogeneous society as Japan. It was a breath of fresh air. I'd literally have somebody come up to me, start speaking their local language, and I just let them be, soak it in, and when they're done, I would reply, sorry, I don't understand. But I appreciated that so much because I felt seen. I don't know, it was such a beautiful thing to experience. Although they do speak English in all those countries that I visited.
okay, guys, we made it to Mpoto Yathu. This is so popular online. They better deliver, okay? It's everywhere on Instagram. When you search Lusaka influencers, they're all coming here. I'm excited, I'm excited. I'm having matebeto. Matebeto, which is like traditional Zambian food. When I Googled, man, guys, um, what's this? Gemini said it's a ceremony, like a marriage ceremony type of thing. But I saw that a lot of restaurants that are offering Zambian cuisine call their restaurants matebeto. I'm probably saying it wrong. Let's see. And here we have millet, relish, beans, spinach. Ooh, I think this is spinach greens or something. Sea brain. Eh? Is it sea brain? Fish brain or something. It's popular in the Gambia, so I'm excited to try it. I've been seeing it online. They brought out cassava, a pot of cassava and the millet, the brown part. Because they told me it's mixed. I thought it's mixed in one thing. I was like, oh, that sounds like something I'm willing to try. It's two pots. This serving, imagine, and another serving of cassava. Big bag. Oh, wow. Okay, so we eat using our hands. Let's save these things so they can prop up. I don't know why they're mosquitoes. They must ask what Japan did. Not mosquitoes, flies. They must ask what Japan did to get rid of their flies. Ba Limpopo ba tla e tseba, ba tla bo tseba papa. Lima vendor, for sure, but these are like vendor people eat different traditional food than the rest of us. Like they always eat all these interesting things. Vajapuri cassava, cassava, maybe they're not really on not anymore. Guys, did you guys eat cassava growing up as a South African? Ah, that looks good. There's pieces of meat in it. So large. Just a bit, just a bit of lemon. I'm gonna cut it. I don't know how. This. This is nice. The color, it's got tomato, and what I believe is peanut sauce or peanuts. The map I'm gonna need after this.
It's like yogurt, but sourish and fermented. Kanani. It's like yogurt, fermented, sourish, but creamy. I don't know, man. There's a lot going on in my mouth. It's a party and like an amapiano part.